Hi guys, I'm Sam,
I'm Yaba.
and together we are Ghana bound.
So where are we today?
Today, one of my favorite areas of Ghana is the tranquil area called Ada, and we are going back to see Mr. Shark Island himself, see how far he's got today. I'm going to take you on a short boat ride over to the island itself. You're going to love it. Yanko. Marvin,
Sam, Yaba,
I'm back.
my favorite real estate couple.
We made
Oh,
it!
give me love, give me love.
I'm back. I brought the wife.
You brought the queen with you this time.
Wow.
I started to think I'd never see you.
I have missed out for real. This
Well, no.
is amazing.
You came at the right time. See, we have the beachfront ready, so now you guys could walk, and you could demonstrate to all of the diaspora what a beautiful walk couples could take and stroll on the
Yes,
beach.
we will be the example, yes.
Yeah. But Sam,
You've done so much.
thank you. You know, but I feel like I haven't done enough, but I'm still proud of the progress.
Oh,
Because when you came, none of these buildings were up. We were just like...
we were still in the
racing.
ground.
Yeah.
Just coming up, you had some marks out, you had everybody's name on their banners
Funny, yeah.
outside, and now, wow, look at this. We got the whole place walled.
Man, we sold out the whole beachfront. As you can see, we have about 9 of the units up.
Yep.
And then now we're just gonna deck the top and finish the rest, man. But come on, let me show you the office. Cause
Nice.
I need Ghana bound sending some people by the sales office.
Look at it. This is the office with the best views in Ghana.
Yes, remember? The last time we sat up there and enjoyed the view.
We
but-
did. That was after the breakfast of kings.
Yes,
Our
yes.
watch it breakfast.
Oh man, you don't forget a thing, do you?
No. This is fantastic. Look at the progress.
Wow.
I am so proud of you, my brother. This is amazing.
Thank you. So you see we have the storage now. We put all our cement, our materials when we bring
Yep.
it in, right? And then now we're just filling the whole ground with the sand.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the rainy season right now, so when it rains, you know, the sand helps absorb a lot of
Yeah,
it, right? 'Cause
yeah.
It's good solid ground here, a lot of clay, but it can tend to get real muddy. So now we're just laying out all of the sand, and when you guys come here next time, you know I like to do something, so when you come, you're like, wow. I like when you give me that pat on the
This is
shoulder, say,
the
"Good
one.
job."
Listen, this is the official. You have done so well.
Listen, I want people to understand the beauty of Ghana.
Uh-huh.
Before I came, you could have never told me that there was gems like this in Ghana. Ever since I've come here and we built out the sales office, I
Yeah.
haven't left, right?
I can imagine.
So you see, from I love New York to I love Ada.
The original flag waver for the Ada region.
But let me take you guys inside, get you guys a glass of freshly squeezed watermelon
I'm
juice.
in.
Wow.
I'm
And
in.
then you can see the sales office.
I love the sales.
In a drink.
Hold on. What did you just do there?
Oh, you know, so I use my fingerprint to unlock the door.
What is that?
Yeah, but you like this?
What is that?
Here you could use your fingerprint to unlock the door. So there's multiple ways that we can allow your guests to get into your unit, right? So either they open it with their fingerprint, they use a key, we have a key card, or they can use the smartphone. So you send them a code, and then we open up your unit, and then they go in. So
Is that a camera in there too?
yeah, so when your guests check in, we get a picture of every guest that's occupying your unit, so you know who rented your unit.
Fantastic.
So you can be from anywhere in the world and watch your investment while you're not there.
Yes, with our platform, you can definitely see that.
Wow, this is a sales office at the heart.
Welcome to the sales office.
Oh my goodness.
Your Highness, have a seat. Let me get you some watermelon juice.
This is stunning. Yes, I would like a new office, please. I want this.
Okay, we'll have the one next door.
Absolutely amazing, Marvin. I'm beyond impressed, but so proud of you as well because you've come new country and absolutely created the investor's dream.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I felt like, you know, I had to make something that makes the diasporas really come and want to stay.
Right.
Right? Because there's challenges, of course, right? And a lot of people leave. So because I endured some of those challenges, I just used my mind and figured out how can I use it to benefit others. And the number one things people needed was a revenue generating asset that while you figured out what you want to do work wise, you could have something that's making money for you. So there's no pressure on having to go back home and so forth. So that's what we did. And that's why we make it available for investors to build a home, right? Even if you don't want to live in Ghana, you could, you know, help us develop the communities, right? I have 4 islands here. And then you could earn more handsome returns that you can make outside, right? So when an investor invests to build one of our homes, let's use the 3-bedroom for example, right? They could either put up 100% by themselves or they could do it with some partners, right? And they could divide it up into 50-50, you know, thirds or four ways, right? 25-25. And then we pay 15% ROI on the investment, right?
15.
Every year, 1-5.
Every year,
right?
Wow.
And then we pay those out every 6 months, right? So you get 7.5% in 6 months, and the other 7.5%.
Very good.
Yes.
That's
and
awesome.
then every year we give a 3% bump for inflation, right? And then there's perks that come with it.
Yeah.
Okay, you may not want to live in Ghana like some of our buyers who are buying the homes, but then you could come, you get discounts on all of the activities at Shark Island.
Okay.
And it's too many to mention, so I have to send them out to you. But we want to make to it people at least like, okay, I can invest in Ghana, but then when I go visit there, there's additional perks, right? And then hopefully we'll convert them to now want to come live.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So you've got fractional ownership.
Fractional ownership.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've got investors deals.
Yes.
And you've got outright purchase.
Outright purchase and just come live with
Perfect.
us.
What we haven't mentioned, there is shuttles to get in and out from Accra, from the airport.
Yeah.
And
So very good. We don't want people to feel like if you come to Ada, you can't experience Accra. Accra is beautiful, but coming from the States, I don't want to be in all of that traffic. I want a more relaxed lifestyle. So if you come here, we have a shuttle service that takes them to Accra every day. So every 4 hours, you catch the shuttle, and then you get off at Accra Mall. You go do your thing in the city. You come back to the Accra Mall, jump on the shuttle. It brings you back, right? And then when you're an owner here, you know, you get the owner's pass. You just jump on the pontoons, and they bring you to the island. Every 15 minutes, our pontoons run so they get back.
every 15 minutes. That's
Amazing.
amazing. Now, let me ask a few questions that I know are going to be up in that comment section. What's the power like here?
So power, ECG just came. So we have 3 alternatives, right? If you want to do 100% solar, you can do that. That's what I'm doing right now.
This is a 100% solar
100%
unit.
solar. Yeah, because
Fantastic.
they just bought ECG here. So there's one last transformer they have to put. So if they want to be on the grid, they could be on the grid through ECG, have solar as a backup and generator. So you don't have to worry that you'll be without power.
Right.
And I'm 100% solar, and you know I have power, you know, 24/7.
So then that should reflect in the running costs for your unit.
Oh, it keeps your costs very low.
Fantastic,
Yeah. That's
fantastic.
what I love. Listen, this is the first home that I've owned without a mortgage, right? I ain't got to worry about nothing but, you know, ECG, right? If I get it. But right now I'm just 100% on solar. I've already paid for the solar system. So I don't have monthly stress about utilities or none of those things, right? I just got to figure out how I'm going to eat. And if things ever get really hard, I'm going out there to catch the tilapia.
Straight to the fish farm.
Everything's growing here.
Exactly. Listen, my stress level since I've left the U.S. has been greatly
That's
reduced
what it's about.
once I figured out how to navigate Ghana.
You'd
right?
have to dig really deep to find stress here in Ada. It's just not a stressful place. It just doesn't, everything is just calm.
Listen, again, you see it, right? From I love New York to I love Ada. You know, New York made me, but Ada is going to retire me.
Fantastic.
Amen to that.
Fantastic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay, sold. I want one. Now, another question I know that will be asked
Okay.
is how much returns are you expecting per month on a unit like a 3-bedroom? What rental can
So
we
great.
achieve?
So we strategically bought an island adjacent to Aqua Safari. It's the #1 tourist attraction here in Ada. Amazing place, right? And they rent units from $250 all the way to $1,000 a night. Their 3-bedroom bungalows go at $1,000. Go visit aquasafari.com so that you can check it out, right? So if you have a 3-bedroom here, right, you're paying, for you guys, your clients will pay $154,000, right? So let's just say they rent it out at $700 a night, right? What's 700 times 5? Yeah, but
Hey,
I was gonna tell you.
3,500.
right. So you make it $3,500 a week, right? Now, how many weeks in a year?
52.
Okay? So 52.
Well
right?
done.
So what's 3,500 times 52? We've been out of school.
Give us the answer, guys.
Yeah, I need my calculator, right? But,
We'll put the numbers right there.
but within 1 year, you could recoup your initial investment.
Wow, in a year.
And I sublease my 99-year lease to our buyers. Right. So all I do is say, hey, Yaba, here goes your indenture, your title, 99 years. So if in the first year you recoup your initial investment, and let's just say, okay, you're not going to book out all 52 weeks, but in 2 years, you recoup your investment. Now you have 96 years to just chop, as they say here in Ghana.
Just chop.
And then, so what happens at the end of the 99 years?
So at the end of the 99 years, I won't be here, but the trust will carry on the ownership of the community, and my daughters or my son, hopefully they'll take over. But we've put in our lease agreement that we have the right to negotiate a renewal, right?
Okay.
So we could continue to renew it for another 99 years, just work with the family that we lease the land from, because you can't buy and own the land here. You could only lease it, right? So then we'll just release it and then sublease it again to our clients. So
will the terms be locked into the initial agreement, or is that something that you tackle down the line?
So in our initial agreement, we locked in 2 terms, right?
Okay.
But after that, it's negotiable. And typically, the families are not going to ask you to pick up your buildings and move them, right? So they're not going to say, okay, your lease is up, take the buildings and give us back the land. So they'll renew us. And then we just have to pay a nominal fee to renew it. And
that's the value of the land, isn't it?
It's a percentage
of the value of the land, yes.
Yeah. So then we renew it again for our clients.
Sure.
Right?
So that's awesome. So to be very clear, you've got 2 renewals locked in. So that's like 300 years, 200 years?
Like 150 years.
150. Oh, no, we're doing that 50-year chunks.
Yeah. So,
okay.
So as a non-Ghanaian citizen,
yeah,
you only could do 50-year first, and then a renewal of 49.
Yeah.
And then we did another renewal of
49. Okay. So that's a long way before we even have to start dealing with the renewal clauses.
But you would have made back your money in 2 years.
2 years.
So,
there you go.
I don't even worry about that no more. Because at first I used to be concerned, well, why we can't own the land? We're Africans, right? And I said, Marvin, you're not going to be around in 99 years, but, I would have made my money back.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
And I've already made my money back for what I spent on the land.
Amazing.
So I'm not complaining at all.
No.
And they won't either.
Okay. So before we wrap this up, it gives me another chance to come back, because you've mentioned a few things here that we hadn't really told our audience about the other islands. But don't worry about the other islands yet. Ooh, don't worry about that.
It's coming, ooh.
It's coming. Let's break down the deal that you have for the Ghana-bound followers before we go for lunch.
So let's do that. So for the Ghana-bound followers, we're going to give a rebate on a 2-bedroom of $15,000 just for being a Ghana-bound. You have to be subscribed. It's not you just watch. You have to subscribe, like, and share these great videos on properties that people can get in Ghana, because you guys take the risk out of people getting properties.
Right.
That's what I love about your show.
Thank you.
So for anybody who's subscribed and a follower and express interest, we're going to give them a $15,000 rebate on the 2-bedroom beachfront, right?
Fantastic.
Sorry, go on.
They're gone, sold out.
They're gone.
Right? So on the ground floor condo, instead of $99,000, we're going to give it to them for $89,000. We're going to give them a $10,000 rebate for, you guys rock with us from the beginning of the division. For the second story, the 127 unit, we're going to give them a $15,000 rebate. So they're going to get that one at $112,000 instead of $127,000. And then for the third story, the penthouse, they're going to get that instead of $179,000, they're going to get it for $154,000. We're going to give them a $25,000 rebate for being a Ghana-bound follower.
Thank you so much on behalf of our audience.
That is awesome. And to access these rebates, you need to get to us at sales@ghanabound.com. Thank you again for hosting us.
No, thank you for always coming.
Yeah,
I like that you came before we even broke ground so that you could, document the progress, because it gives it a natural, organic feel.
Yeah.
Definitely.
People get to see that we're
it's
really
real.
working here.
It's real. The hard work is real and it's appreciated. Yeah. And I just can't wait for the next installment, because I'm sure there'll be some water activities out there. And
put our jet cars in there so they see the activities that they
We did it on the last one. Yeah. People are ready to book in.
Yeah. I got some bookings from the last video. People go like, hey, we're in Ghana. I'm like, no, we're not open yet. So that's good. That's good. People are looking forward to it. So thank you guys again, Ghana Bound. I appreciate you guys.
Our pleasure.
So as Marvin said earlier, a like would be fantastic. A subscription would be even better. For any more details on this and all the other developments we cover, hit us up at www.ghanabound.com if you want more information about the Shark Island and the deal. So if you want more information about this particular development, hit us up at sales@ghanabound.com. Once again, Marvin, thank you so much for having us. And you guys, keep it Ghana bound. See you in the next one. Bye.